Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Mixed Grammar Test Part 4. This is another mixed grammar test just like the last 3 I've made. So, take your time and pause the video at each question. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 1. And the answer is, the first person asks, can Alfred swim well? And the person replies, yes, he can. He's a professional. Swim is the only one that works here. You'll see that the structure of the question, can, whenever we use can, it's followed by the base form of whatever verb we're going to use, right? Can swim, can walk, can jump. You got it? Okay, number 2. And the answer is, Carol is going to take guitar lessons next week. She is excited. In this case, we need that is going. All right, is going to take. So Carol is planning on. All right, we use is going to. All right, or be going to do something. That's when you're planning on doing something in the future. And it's the only structure that works out of your choices there. Okay? All right. Number 3. And the answer is, what is Kelvin going to do this weekend? In this question, again, we're using that be going to. But in this case, we're using is. It's the only one that works out of these choices. Okay? All right. Number 4. And the answer is, my family and I went to Hawaii last year for vacation. This is the past tense, and it's a completed action in the past. Now, this is actually a form of to go on vacation. We went to Hawaii, all right? Or let's say the future. We are going to go to Hawaii for vacation. Okay, you got it? All right. But this one is went because it's last year and it's a completed action. Number 5. And the answer is, the first person asks, where do they live now? And the second person responds, they live in Cleveland, Ohio. We need do here. And it's do because what is the subject? They. So they do. All right, so it has to be do. It's the only one that works here. All right, number 6. And the answer is, the first person asks, were you home last night? And then the second person responds, yes, I was studying for our big test tomorrow. All right, the answer is were. This is the past tense. We're talking about you, so we need were you. Okay, that's the only one that works here. Okay, number 7. And the answer is, the first person asks, do they work on the weekends? And the second person responds, yes, they do. The way this sentence is structured, the subject is plural. They, okay, and the only one that's correct is work. Do they work? Got it? All right, number 8. And the answer is your class going to the circus this Sunday? And the second person responds, yes, I can't wait. Now, the reason we use is in this particular situation, class, is what we call a group noun. Even though it's a group, your class, it counts as one. So we have to use is, right? We don't use are if it's singular. Okay, number 9. And the answer is, the first person asks, what did you do after class? And the person answers, we all ate lunch at Judy's house. Now, we use ate here. This is the past tense because we're talking about what they did after class. And the subject is we, so we need ate. We ate lunch. Got it? All right, number 10. And the answer is, where is the nearest bank? And the second person responds, it is across from the barber shop. All right, across from is the only one that works here for the structure. Okay, none of the other ones will work with from. There is no context here, so it has to be across. Okay? All right, number 11. And the answer is, Andre had a really bad day yesterday. He was late for work, and he also had a minor car accident. Wow, he had a bad day, didn't he? Okay, so first we have he was late for work. All right, it's the only one that works actually with that sentence, so it's kind of a giveaway. And then he also had an accident or a minor accident. Okay, to have an accident. But this is the past tense. Okay, number 12. And the answer is, how much wine should I buy for our party tonight? We use much here because wine is an uncountable noun. Okay, it's a mass noun. It's counted as one. And with those types of nouns, we use much. If you're unsure about countable nouns and uncountable nouns, watch my videos on them, okay? All right, number 13. And the answer is, wow, you look really ill. You should go to the hospital immediately. In this case, the person is advising the person or recommending that the person go to the hospital. And in that case, we need should. Okay, number 14. And the answer is, the first person asks, what should we do tonight? And the second person asks another question. How about going to a movie? In this case, the only structure that works is how about going to a movie. The other structures don't work. All right, that's the only way that I can really explain this one. Okay, number 15. And the answer is, it's supposed to be beautiful this weekend. Let's have a barbecue. Now, the answer to this is more of an expression in American English. We say it a lot, to have a barbecue, to have a party. All right, we even say to have a good time. All right, and that's the only structure in this case that works. We would never say, let's do a barbecue or let's make a barbecue. It doesn't make sense for the expression. All right, okay, number 16. And the answer is, one person asks another person, do you need anything at the market? I can go shopping after work if I have enough time. So the person is asking if they can go shopping for the other person. All right, and that's the only one that works here. Now, we wouldn't say I can do shopping. Maybe I can do the shopping. That might work, but in this case, go is the only one that works here. All right, it's another expression in American English. All right, number 17. And the answer is, in his free time, Dominic likes to play the violin. In this case, we need the infinitive to play. It's the only one that works here. Okay? All right, number 18. And the answer is, the first person asks, where's he going to stay in England? And the second person answers, London, I think. Okay, the only one that works here is going to. Where is he going to stay? All right, the other ones don't work for this structure. All right, number 19. And the answer is, Josh hates baseball. He enjoys football, though. All right, we're looking for the contrast here with that though in there. So that's going to be a contrast from hate and hate. Enjoy is the contrast, the opposite of that. Okay? All right, the final question, number 20. And the answer is, first, clean the shrimp. Then, season it with a lot of salt. Finally, deep fry it until it's golden brown. Now, in the first one, we begin with, these are a set of directions. So we begin with first, and then we say, then season it with a lot of salt. All right? That's the only two combinations that work there. Got it? That's all for this video. Please let me know how you did on the test in the comment section. Thanks again for subscribing, and remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.